Welcome back to another episode of your podcast, Red&Gold All Niners. Hoping you are having a fantastic day. And today we are going to talk about things that the 49ers they should improve to have better chances of winning the whole thing in this year to win the Super Bowl. The moment of truth is coming. The playoffs, they are just 3 games away. Now we know that we are going to the playoff. We already clinched the title of the NFC West division. What is next for the 49ers? What we can do to improve in our defense and our offense to have better chances of winning all this year. And let's talk about first the offense. So many changes that happen in the offense. From the beginning, we have Trey Lance, we have Jimmy Garoppolo. Now we are rolling behind Brock Purdy. Not only that, the running backs. We start with Elijah Mitchell, then we continue with Jeff Wilson Jr. Now we are with Christian McCaffrey. But we don't have anymore Jeff Wilson or Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell, at least for now. We know that at some moment it will come back at some time, probably in the last game of the regular season or the first game of the playoffs. We don't know yet, but hopefully he can return to have a pair of fresh legs that can help us to secure and to run better the ball. And that is our first point that we need to improve. We need to run better the ball. We need to run better the ball, not only between the tackles, but also outside the tackles. Now we are using Christian McCaffrey to run inside the tackles. I don't think that is a very good idea. Christian McCaffrey is not the biggest running back, absolutely strong, absolutely dynamic player, but he's not the biggest player and is injury prone. Why you are running Christian McCaffrey between the tackles, risking him to get injured? We know that that is the new formula for Kyle Shanahan and how he's preparing the running attack. Christian McCaffrey between the tackles. Then we have the rookie Jordan Mason that he's absolutely a baller. We need to use it more, and he is suitable to run between the tackles. He's stronger, he's bigger. Why not to run Jordan Mason between the tackles and Christian McCaffrey outside the tackles? It might be the perfect combination of having these two running backs. Now let's continue to the passing attack. At the beginning of the season, we saw that George Kittle in some of the game, it was not a factor on the passing game. Now, suddenly with Brock Purdy, we start seeing the resurrection of George Kittle. And we saw in the last game how he's still one of the best tight ends. Why not to give him more the ball? Brandon Ayuk, he is absolutely amazing. You need to get more the ball to Brandon Ayuk, especially now that Deebo Samuel is injured. Especially that we have most what we've seen a better quarterback in Brock Purdy. You need to give the ball to your playmakers. Your playmakers in the passing game right now, they are George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk. Then you have Jawan Jennings, you have Ray McLeod, and also why you are not using more Danny Gray. We saw how Miami is using Tyreek Hill in the sweeps, in the short passes, and give them the ball, and they're running the ball. We saw what Kansas City did to us with Mecole Hardman. Why we are not using Danny Gray in that regard? Danny Gray, we know he is a speed monster. Why you're not giving the ball in those sweep jets to Danny Gray? Obviously, you don't have now Deebo Samuel, so you can use Danny Gray. And I mean, deep threat, Danny Gray is your solution. He can take the top of the defense. We need to use more our players. Now let's talk on the defensive side of the ball. We know we have the number one defense in the whole NFL. Nonetheless, and absolutely, there's always room for improvement. Number one, take care of Talanoa Hufanga in coverage. He already gave 2 touchdowns, and you need to take care of that situation. Talanoa Hufanga, it is absolutely a star. He is a rising star in the NFL. He is a bowler. He plays absolutely amazing, except for that small detail. Then sometimes he's messing up the coverage, right? You need to take care of that situation. Number two, stop better the run. We know we have a lot of problems in the defensive line with the injuries. Kilo went down, Armstead went down, then Armstead is coming back. The replacement, Kevin Givens, Hassan Ridgeway, now they're down. They're most likely done for the season. We don't know the playoffs, but most likely they're done for the season. Hoping we are going to have Kevin Givens back for the playoffs and Kilo back for a couple of games before the playoffs, so he will have some reps and get ready for the playoffs. So we know that we had a lot of injuries in the defensive line. Our linebackers, they the best linebackers in the NFL. But again, we need to stop the run in the line of scrimmage, period. Sometimes the 49ers, they like to play zone coverage, and that gives a lot of cushion to the wide receivers. The wide receivers, they are winning a lot of yards against us. The good part is that we are not giving up the big plays. That is something, amazing. But also that type of zone coverage, sometimes it is too much. We need to play more man coverage. And even if we give the long catch, it is a risk that you need to take. But the 49ers, the defense, looks better when they are playing man coverage. I don't know if that is for design. Absolutely, it is game to game, situation to situation. But there's no doubt that the defense looks better when they're in man coverage, especially with Mooney Ward, that he's absolutely lights out. He's a star when he is man coverage. Probably on the other side, Dimo Lenoir is not that his forte, but he's good. He's better than in zone. So again, that is something that we need to improve on these last games and to enter the playoffs as the best team in the NFL, not only in the NFC, in the whole NFL. The most important question is if this defense can stop all teams in the NFL. 99% yes. There's only 2 teams that I can think that they can beat us anytime. That is the Kansas City Chiefs and the Bills. I don't know about Philadelphia. We saw this last week against the Bears, and they didn't look very good. At least the first half, 2 interceptions from Hurts. So I don't know if they are that good. Absolutely, we need to be careful about Philadelphia. Most likely we are going to face them in the NFC Championship game. Most likely, I don't know. But most likely we're going to take care of business with Philadelphia. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and like always, see you in the next one.